Welcome everyone. So today we are going to solve a very nice indices problem. Now this problem a lot of people got stuck. Okay. So what I will say is, see, whenever you come across something which is looking very tricky for you, the first step what you should do is something which is very basic. So now see here what I can do is I can divide both sides. I can divide both the sides by what? By a raised to 2024. Okay, then what happens is I'll get what? A upon a. Then I'll have a raised to 2024 is equal to 1. Okay. Now remember bases are being same. Okay. And index is different. Then in that case what you can do is you can shift your denominator to your numerator and the index gets subtracted. The denominator index gets subtracted. So I now am left with what? A raised to a minus 2024 is equal to 1. Okay, now very important thing. See, whenever you have something like this, x raised to y equals to 1. Okay, then the first thing is what? We can contemplate that y is equal to 0. Why like that? Because any number when raised to 0 will always get you 1. That is one of the law of indices. Okay, another thing which we can say is x is equal to 1. Why like that? Because when 1 is raised to any number will always get you the value of 1. That is also another law of indices. Please understand, your knowledge of indices has to be very strong in order to solve these kind of sums. Okay, so here now what happens is, see, there is another scenario which is very important but lot of people forget. See, I can also have value of x as nothing but negative 1. Okay. But here in that case, what we can see is provided y is even. Because negative 1 when raised to an even number will also get you a positive 1. Okay. And as you all know that your RHS is 1. So from that logic, I can say that either the x raised to y, right, equals to 1. If that was the scenario, means either the index means y in this case. So here we have a minus 2024 is equals to 0. Therefore I can say a value is nothing but what? 2024. That can be the first answer. Next is I can say index a value is 1. Okay, if I do that, value of a, let me just write this properly. If I say that value of a is 1, that also makes sense, right? Because when I put the value of a as 1, what happens is what I get? What I get 1 raised to 1 minus 2024, that gets you 1 raised to minus 2023. That is also okay, I don't care, right? Because eventually my 1 raised to any number, whether it is positive or negative, it doesn't matter to us because that answer will always lead to just 1. Okay, so this is my second. So one answer I got is a as nothing but 2024 and second answer I got as a as nothing but 1. The third answer, like I said, that a is negative. A is negative 1. If I do that, what happens is that in that case, I need to check the index. That has to become positive. So I'll get the index as nothing but a, which is minus 1 minus 2024. That comes out to be minus 2025. Unfortunately, that is not an even number. So I can say that this entire working is absolutely wrong. Okay. Now for those, let's understand whether actually putting this value over here gets you the answer. So now see, let me just erase a few things so you will get a better idea. So here in this case, if I put the value of a as nothing but 2024, I will get 2024 raised to 2024. This is my LHS, and my RHS also becomes what? 2024 raised to 2024. So in this case, this is absolutely correct. Then in your second answer, which is what? A equals to 1. So I'll say 1 raised to 1. That gets you 1. And in your RHS, I can say 1 raised to 2024. That also gets you 1. Eventually, all your answer comes out to be just single 1 in both in this particular scenario. So therefore I can say that value of a is nothing but just 2024, or its value is just single 1. Okay, here in this case it cannot be negative because the index was coming out to be a odd number. Okay, that is why in this particular scenario you cannot take value of a as -1. But please understand, this is very very important. Okay, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this particular step or this particular information, because this is going to really help you solving lot of questions. Okay, so that's it for today. I will see you in the next video.